Good morning. Here we are. It's just me. Tom's got jury duty, but I think he got canceled, so he may jump in here in a little bit. I started a couple of minutes early. I put the wrong time on the start of the YouTube show. Oops. Yeah, it's easy to miss. Morning, Jabus. Fellow resellers and entrepreneurs, and lag. What's going on this morning? Let's see. I had gone over a year without canceling an order for being out of stock. Yesterday I canceled too. You don't want to do that very much. It'll throw you off of a top seller rating. Yep. Morning, Jake. Jake. Jacob. Jake the Snake. Wasn't he a wrestler? Jake the Snake. There's a link if anybody wants to jump in here. Yeah, I have to cancel like 2 or 3 a year now. I have 1,400 listings. And once in a while, I just can't find it. Somebody will buy something that I've had for 2 or 3 years, and I go looking for it, and it's just not there. You did 5K yesterday. It's picking up. Yay! Way to go, lag. I think I'm off of my eBay doghouse. You can see by my chart that things have picked up back to a low average. I got a low average going on sales. Yesterday I sold a bunch of items, like 11, but the total was like $217. So nothing big. Yeah, nothing big. Still, still selling a lot of low value items. But if you get enough of those in, like James, y'all know James, the I forget what the rest of his channel is called. He's got 58,000 listings. But he does a lot of cassette tapes and 45 records. I mean, it's not hard to list a whole bunch of 45 records. You just get a stack of them, go front, back, next, front, back, pictures, and then go to your template and just punch in a few things and let her go, let it go, let it go, let it run. Hey, jury man.
Hey, man.
I'm a jury man.
You hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a nice belly you got going this morning.
Thank you. I worked 66 years to get it.
You had a good picture of it there. Where are you?
I'm in the private phone room at the
Uh-oh, he gone. He's he's got jury duty today. They must be on break or something. Last month was this year's bottom. Well, yeah, my July was the worst I've had all year, but okay. Now, where you're in a break room or something?
I'm in the phone room.
Phone room
Yeah, that's what they call it. This is a nice digs up here. I'm telling you.
at the
They
county
spent our
courthouse.
yeah. They have spent our money well.
Okay.
Could
Yeah,
be a short day.
military stuff. I've been selling. I sold a jacket yesterday.
Good. How many did you sell yesterday?
James, my exciting reseller life.
Uh huh.
He's got 58,000 listings,
Jesus.
but he'll do 200 to 250 a day. But he sells a lot of cassette tapes and
Right.
45 RPM records, and he just like he sells a lot of stuff. It's just two pictures, front back
Right.
list, front back list, front back list. Mike, what part of the world are you in? Mike's been in Florida, and he's been in Colorado, and he's been in Missouri. Is that it? Missouri? Oh, he's in Gettysburg area now. Pennsylvania. Mike gets around. So, sorry I took over your show. If I knew you were going to be around, I wouldn't have taken your show, Tom.
No, I can only be here a few minutes. We're on break already.
On break. How many are you doing several cases, or are you just
Well, I might end up going home pretty soon
okay?
because they only run in one courtroom today, and they've already pulled jurors for it. So
Yeah, it's not a phone room. It's a quarantine. They boxed off. They boxed you off, Tom,
there's lockers down there. You can see. There's lockers down there.
for the county employees.
Yeah, no, that's for us.
Oh,
If you have a lot of stuff and you don't want to take it in the courtroom with you.
okay.
So
So you brought a jacket in case it's cold, and you
no,
brought.
actually it's warm in here.
Well, I'm just saying, had it been cold, you might have wanted to bring a jacket, and then you got a locker you can put it in.
Yeah. So
I haven't been on jury duty in like 6 years. It was
well,
interesting.
once you become 72, you can ask to be taken off the jury roll.
That didn't make any sense because older people generally have been through and seen a lot of stuff, so they make good jurors.
Well, that's just it, and a bunch of old men, they could just have a place to hang out every morning.
Just hang out in jury duty.
Yeah. So yeah,
Tom
we're
must
on.
be in Mecklenburg County.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always good.
I I was actually talking to a sheriff's deputy before we could come in the building, and I said, did you hear of? And Jabbish, you might have remembered this of Constable Robert Bailey down in South Carolina that was murdered. And he said, "Yep." He said, "I do remember that." And I said, "Well, that was my mother's brother-in-law, my uncle." And he said, "Oh, you just got. If you get drawn for a jury, you'll be going home." And I said, "Okay." He said, "Be sure and put that on that form."
Last year, or last time I had jury duty, they actually picked me to be the foreman. I was like, oh, great. Now I got to talk in public.
Well, you did that for 100 years while you were a school teacher, so.
I know.
Anywho,
You know, when you serve on jury duty, you probably don't know all the other people personally. And so looks can be deceiving on. I look like a sane person. Little do they know. Uh,
it's uh, it's a pretty sweet dig they got up here. If you've got the full, they try to make you feel. I mean, try to make it comfortable for you up here.
well, they should. You're up there 8 hours a day sometimes.
Well, we only do it for one day, and then it's 2 years before we get drawn again. So, but it is, yeah. There's the girl that was speaking a while ago. She was like, "We know you don't want to be here, so we try to do the best we can to help you out." So, such is life. Just another day in the life of Thomas B. Hucks, Esquire.
So, Tom, yesterday Gwen drove to the eye doctor an hour and a half away. She wanted to get in quick because she thought she had a detached retina.
Right,
She's seeing a waviness in her left eye. And they said, no, it's not a detached retina. It is a wrinkled cornea.
uh-huh.
And um, I forget why they're making her wait, but they said we can do surgery on that, fix it. But they said it's going to be a month or so. I'm like,
Right,
maybe she's just in a line in a queue.
right.
But yeah, they said the viscous, the something, the gel that's in your eye.
Yeah,
Sometimes when you get older, that starts going away or dissipating or something.
right. Yeah.
So the skin on, or whatever you call it, the cornea,
Kind
uh,
of buckles.
sucks into that and makes a.
Yeah, they fixed that. I had a situation like that when they did the work on my left eye. They did that. They fixed that problem because I had a wrinkle in mine too.
They said she's got small cataract action going on too. So I'm like, great.
If they can do all of that while they're in there,
I
tell them
don't
to
know if they
fix it.
can do both at the same time.
Oh,
I
they
don't see
did.
why not.
They did three things on one my eye at one time. Um, so
And then I drove my son to the doctor yesterday. He's suffering with kidney stones. And so they decided to try to fix that by passing it naturally, at least for a couple of weeks. Take these pills and call me in the morning, or call me in 2 weeks. So you put him on Flomax, which relaxes your urethra, whatever it
yeah,
is, and hopefully he can pass it without having to have surgery.
don't you have some vibrators in your store of stuff for sale? Tell him to just keep rubbing one across his belly and see if he can shatter those things.
What?
Are you wanting me or you wanting Gwen?
Yeah, I was talking to Gwen.
Uh,
She has to walk past the camera to feed the cats, so
tell her,
sometimes she doesn't want to be on camera, so she's got
yeah,
to turn the camera off. She
tell her
says
to
she's in her robe. She doesn't need people to see her robe and her night clothes.
her nightgown.
Yeah,
Tell her she has any worries about her eye surgery. Let me know. She's got my contact information
yeah. Tom says call him if you're worried about your eyes.
because I am freaky
Yeah.
about mine, but it was over before I knew it.
And then you had to lay your head face down on a pillow for a couple of days or something, didn't you?
No, I didn't have to lay I didn't have to lay face down on it, but I had to lay on my side,
Hmm.
and that was a bitch.
Thanks, Jennifer. Hey, Chris.
Okay,
Hey, Ron. Ron,
they're
there's an
calling.
auction this weekend. You better not beat me out.
They're calling everybody back to the jury room, so they must going to let everybody.
Dang, Ron. You got a kidney stone the size of a nickel.
Damn, that's
I
gotta
don't
hurt.
think Gage's is that big, but it's blocking his. It made it. It made it down the tube to the. But right before it drops into the bladder, it stuck.
Oh, mm.
And the doc
Okay.
said that's the narrowest part.
I got to go.
Okay,
Hopefully, I'm going home. I'll talk
hang
to you
him,
later.
hang him, put him in an
That's
electric chair.
that's right. Speeding ticket.
What kind of? Oh, it's a speeding ticket.
No, I said it's a speeding ticket. Give them the chair, or you're dismissed.
Oh man,
All right.
I
See you
know
guys later. Bye.
you're not allowed to talk about what it is.
No, they have. I'm just sitting in the lobby. I'm not doing anything yet. So I got to
Oh,
go.
okay,
Maybe
bye.
they're going to send people home. Bye.
Speeding ticket. So, how you doing, Chris? So, I thought of a topic. It's in the new kidney and it just won't pass. Oh, damn. Yeah, he's not actually in the jury room or in the courtroom yet. They're in the kind of in the he called it the phone room, a waiting room. Okay, my topic. Yesterday, I watched a video by John Rad Relics. Everybody know John? He's come in this chat some. And he was talking about YouTube. And he said he'd put out hundreds and hundreds of videos, and he's got about 8,000 subscribers. Yeah, like John. But his whole video was about if you're if you're doing a YouTube channel, don't expect to make money. Um, he was saying he had made like $5,000 or $7,000 lifetime doing YouTube and making videos and being on live shows and stuff. And he was talking about the time it takes you to make a video and edit them and put them up on YouTube. He figured it out. He was making like $2.50 an hour. And he's right. It's unless you got the personality or the charm or the good looks or the um yeah. And so I commented in his video What you know, my whole point for doing YouTube, number one is for friends. Um, I've had meetups with a couple of friends I've met on YouTube. One was in Great Britain, one of my coin and silver and gold buddies. And then I met up with Valerie and Beth and Texas Val when they were celebrating their 50th birthday. They jumped out of an airplane, so I went and watched them. It was a couple hours drive down to watch them. And then we went and had barbecue after. So basically, one one of my main reasons for doing YouTube myself is for the friendships. What do y'all think about that? Where's Tommy Bernard? I don't know. He dropped off the face of the earth. He's not on lives anymore. I haven't seen him. He probably listens in some. There's Texas Val. Yeah, Texas Val. She gave me a hug. I think she broke two ribs. Uh, yeah, and I didn't even mind that she was all sweaty. They put them in these jumpsuits and throw them out of the airplane. And it was a hot day anyway. And when they got through jumping, her and Valerie were all sweaty. But it's good to see them. Anyway, the second reason I like doing YouTube is it's fun. It's just fun. It's fun to talk to you guys. It's fun to make videos about going to the auction or uh, doing yard sales and then compiling them. I don't I don't spend a lot of time. If you ever watched one of my regular long play videos, I never edit them. I just string the clips together, and what you see is what you get. So yeah, for me. It's just fun. It's a good way to spend some time. Just enjoyment. What else am I gonna do? Go to the golf course? Uh, and my third reason was all the knowledge I've picked up about how to be a better reseller, the things I should be buying, the things I should not buy. Um, I bet 90% of what I know about reselling I've learned from YouTube, watching other channels and talking with other resellers on live shows and whatnot. So monetarily, I'm a lot better off because I have a YouTube channel and I participate. Never had the desire to make videos. I don't, you know, I don't blame you. It's not comfortable for people who, I taught school for 33 years, so being in front of a group of people talking is kind of kind of my normal. So I'm not self-conscious at all about doing a YouTube video. I try to watch what I say and how I say it, but you have to do that when you teach school anyway. You can't go into a classroom and say, "Good morning, you little bastards." You're not supposed to do that when you're a teacher, even though some of the students may be little bastards. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Your voice accent actually makes me feel calm. Worth its weight in gold. Yeah, that's another good reason for doing YouTube. You can go on there and just listen to some calming voice. Whenever I listen to Wick, you know who I'm talking about, Wick, the reseller? That guy can put me to sleep. His voice is so smooth and calm and yeah. So yeah, if you ever want to take a nap, just go watch one of my videos for about 15 minutes and you'll fall right asleep. I'm too ugly for a camera. My hand don't look great either. I got some pretty hands. Look at that. Arr. Anyway, kind of wrinkly. I got wrinkly hands. Wick must have a background in radio. Josh, I can listen to Josh and just listen to Josh. He's got a Jergens. Skin so soft. Um, Wick just makes a lot of sense. He is a very good picker. I think he can go into Wick can go into a thrift store and actually come out with things to sell. I got last time I went into a thrift store like 3 or 4 years ago. It's a waste of time. The only couple of things I would buy in there were overpriced. The rest of it, I'm just like, get me out of here. Donatella, yeah, I haven't watched Donatella in a long time. Social boss. Okay, boss man. Wick, Wick is Wick. Wonder somebody got a link for Wick's channel. Um, I forget what his channel name is. Wick. Uh, okay, flipping junk. He has good content. I mean, he's got like incredible eye for. Oh, there you go. Jennifer's already got it. You always count on Jennifer to put good links in. Scavenger life model. He always put Scavenger life. Always put his kids in video, which they were a big part of their family business. So I didn't have a problem with that, but a lot of people did. So basically, Scavenger life got just driven off of YouTube. Scavenger Life, they were experts in the items that they flipped. They were all really smart. The kids and the parents, and it's just a chastity is just like a regular copy and paste. Duh, duh. How much for what? Social boss. Oh, okay. Yeah. Bin pickers. Who's bin pickers? I've heard of them. Yeah, the camera guy. Crazy Picker Live. They took down all their videos. Yep, that's what I was thinking about. That wasn't who you were talking about? Bubba got it. Yeah, Wick gets. He's just a good picker. I don't know how much time he spends picking, but he always comes out with great things to sell. Yeah, it's been a long time. Scavenger Life. Oh, I remember them. That was that couple that went into real estate, or they were making bed and breakfasts and stuff. That's right, Scavenger Life. Yeah, they always had really long podcasts, like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you could just put them on and take pictures, do your listings, and just listen to them. Sorry, I got them mixed up. Oh, I bet he's still alive. He dropped off too. He just kind of quit making videos. Mike the Global Voodoo. What's bottom feeders? Yeah, I don't look at a lot of stores. Well, Scavenger Life came up with Death Pile. Those guys would live. They probably had 20, 30, 40,000 listings, and they would just let them sit. They didn't care if it took 5 years or 5 decades to sell. They would list stuff and just let it go. They never did like end and sell similar or anything like that. Who still does a podcast? Scavenger Life? No, they quit. They did I remember watching either their last video or their one of their last videos, and they said, "Yeah, we're just too busy and can't devote the time to the YouTube anymore." They're still in Virginia selling. You sold your oldest listing this week. I sold 2 SpongeBob night lights yesterday. I only have 4 left. That's been one of the best buys I've ever done. I I got those SpongeBob night lights about 5 years, 6 years ago. I had like 300 of them, and the last two just sold for $12.93 each. What's 12.93 times? Let's see, 12.93 times 300. About $3,879 of net. Yeah, auction professor. I never was a regular watcher of his. I mean, I've watched some of them. There was one YouTube couple who's a. Oh, I don't remember. No, Ron. I haven't put in any bids yet. They just opened that auction yesterday. I may. SpongeBob King. I love multiple quantity listings. If that's all I could do, that's what I would do. Just find a supplier for items I can get 100 of, like those electrical plugs. I bought 1,400 of them, and I've sold about. I'm selling them two at a time for like $10. I think I've sold about 40 lots. So only 1,300 left to go. But just one listing. I do have some multiple quantity listings of them too. You have 400 multiple quantity listings. I got toothbrush holders. Uh, I did all kind of listings for those. I haven't sold a one. I need to just throw those in the trash. Ugh. Y'all come up with some ideas. Hey, these could be cigar holders. These could be strung together for Christmas decorations. 3 different manufacturers. That's great, Jabus. Jabus. Tom calls you Jabus, and I call you Jabus. I don't know what it is. Jabus. Jabus man. Finally sold out his shop vac wheels. It only took 4 years. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I'm almost out of SpongeBob. I think I've got 4 left. Improved educational devices. Ah, oh, okay. I don't guess I know them. I'm sorry. Jabs. Jabus is right. So when Tom calls you Jabus, he's wrong. Stack of stove burner covers. I should have done. Right? Huh. Up the price, low inventory. I did up the price. I was selling SpongeBob's for about $8, and I jumped it up to 12.93. Nobody's ever called you Jabs. Rob, Moisty. Uh, yeah, Ken. uh, so that was kind of my. I was thinking, actually thinking about topics today. Small sale items. Everything I sold yesterday was less than $25. I sold 11 items yesterday, but it was $217 worth of stuff, so I'll probably get to take home pay about 100, about a half of that. Spend it on my, yeah, Tommy Bernard. I don't know. He's probably still selling shoes. Yeah. So I'm looking at another auction. Don't tell Ron. I'm going to cheat on my regular auction. Y'all want to help me pick a pallet of junk to buy? If we both win, barbecues on me. All right. No, I'm sure he's selling shoes. Cars. Tommy's selling cars. All right. Let me let me do the screen share here, and y'all help me pick a pallet. Share screen. Entire screen. Da, da, da. I'll show you the pallets I'm thinking about buying. Pallets of stuff. So this auction is close to me. All right, here's the first one I was looking at. This is plumbing stuff. There's a bunch of these Fluid Master, when you put in a new toilet or sometimes the guts inside your tank wear out. There's like 12 of these kits to replace the guts of your toilet tank. So, and there's some other plumbing stuff in there too. I'm thinking about buying this pallet of stuff. It's not glamorous or anything. I'm not in love with selling toilet repair kits, but I'm thinking anything. Tommy was washing cars in a bikini. He fixes and sells BMWs. No, not everything is listed in this, and shut up. All right, what's another one I'm looking at? Uh, do, do. Here's one that's kind of interesting. It's just they call it a double pallet of unclaimed freight. Telling where they get all this stuff. So there's a electric light. There's a push broom. There's some of that. That looks like the do-it-yourself irrigation tube. Um, there's some door shims. Those look like rolls of shelf paper. But look, it's multiple quantity. One listing and you got 10 of them or something. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff I like to sell. Okay, so I'm thinking about that pallet. Let's see. This one is just electrical stuff. It's a double pallet. It's big. So I don't know if you can see there. It looks like a lot of conduit connectors and conduit, not any conduit pipe, but just all the connectors for like metal and plastic conduit. You know what I'm talking about? Electrical conduit. And there's a whole bunch of socket covers. Looks like junk to me, like regular junk, only fancier. But this is new in the box stuff, new in the package. You don't have to worry about trying to fix something. It's already fixed. Look, they got the barcode on these. There's how many in that box? 20? 24? Um, there's some more. Those look like the plug for your dryer, the cover. 220 cover, 220 outlet covers. And then some of these electric conduit connector stuff. But see that whole pallet is 55 online. Now, this is a strange auction because you can bid online and you can bid they're going to run the auction live also. And they also do a podcast of their auction. What? You run from that stuff, Kent? I mean, it's not interesting, it's not fun, but God, I don't care. It's money, you know. Uh, where was another one I'm looking at? Here's another double pallet of unclaimed freight. So let's take a look at what this stuff is. It's just stuff. A lot of this looks big. I don't know if I want. That's one of those oil-filled radiant heaters. I don't like selling big stuff because I don't like to ship it. Channel lock, wet dry, vacuum hose kit. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sadie. Is all the little connectors. Some of them can be really. Oh, these are like swamp cooler pads. See, I'd probably just donate those. I don't want to. And these are light bulb changers with a extension rod, so you can put unscrew the old light bulb and put in a new one without having to get up on a step ladder. Use an extension pole. What is this? That looks like some shelving. Yeah, muscle rack. That's a box of shelving. I might want to replace some of my shelving. So that wouldn't be a bad pallet to buy. That looks like a bathroom vent or light, and vent. Yeah, just stuff. I don't know. What is that? Looks like an alien on the side of the box there. You know the little alien that sucks on the guy's face. All right, enough of that pallet. See if there's any more I'm looking at. I mean, Kent said, oh, Kent says Habitat for Humanity has tons of that stuff for cheap. Looks dusty. Well, of course it looks dusty. Here's another pallet of unclaimed freight. See what we got here. You got some electric wire. You got some ceiling. That looks like ceiling tiles for a drop. You know the drop down ceilings. Um, these look like mason jars. Light bulbs. There's some vents, dryer vent hose. Leftover job. Yeah, it could be. All right. Let's see if there's any other. I don't think I want that one because I wouldn't be able to do anything with those ceiling tiles except ship the beard something in them. You remember that story he tells where somebody shipped him some stuff sandwiched between ceiling tiles? Ooh, I might want to buy this just for if mine ever breaks. Do, 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 do. That looks like the complete setup. It's got the pump. God, stuff's expensive too, some of it. I had a new pump motor put on my pump and it was like $400. But yeah, the sand filter, there's no way to ship that. Looks like the whole setup. And it doesn't look used, you know what I'm saying? It looks new. Huh. I'll think about that one. So you can buy the whole pallet and just throw everything away except the motor. If the motor runs, then sell the motor for a couple $100. When do we pick it up? The auction is Saturday. So I guess any time after Saturday, probably Monday or Tuesday. 24K, you need a new pump for the pool, but they want $2,000. Well, that's probably installed. I don't think you would be installing it on your own, would you? But this auction, they sell a lot of big stuff. like tractors and farm implements and okay, here we go. Amazon returns. You've got 8 boxes of Amazon returns, and they don't let you see what's inside. Would y'all buy that? There's no tell. You don't know what's inside of it. Run, get away from it, Lex. Y'all wouldn't buy 8 big boxes of Amazon returns? I don't know. You never know what's in them. It could be something great. It could be just boxes of trash. There's another pallet, same thing. You can't see what's inside of it. Roll the dice, I guess. Scared money don't make money. Chastity says nope. I do I do like bidding on auctions that at least have a manifest so you know what's in it. But these are just unmanifested Amazon returns. So they got 3 pallets with 8 boxes on each pallet. But surely there's $110 worth of stuff in these boxes. How would you know though? I don't think they'll let you look in it. Okay, enough of that. So y'all aren't very encouraging, except maybe on that electrical pallet. I'll try to get that electrical pallet. Beth says I would do it if the bid stayed that low. It may not. It's used sex toys. Why would you return a sex toy? Uh, get that coffee percolating. How you doing? Duggan Rowe, Duggan Rowe. Uh, you go with the plumbing. I think that plumbing and the electrical. If I could get those two, that'd keep me busy for months. I'll bet if you lift the lid. Yeah, let me see what's in those Amazon boxes. If it's just boxes of brand new iPhones, not much chance of that. Or if they're boxes of brand new Nike $200 sneakers, where will I put it? Oh, I don't know. I'll find a place. I'll stick it in Gwen's office. Probably that stuff will probably sit in the carport until I find a place to put it. Not the experienced sex toys. Uh, Big girl panty returns. Yeah, I could get some of Scott's old stock in the driveway. Yep, yep. 100% chance it's cheap China. China. Well, yeah, everything's made in China pretty much. Dun, 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 dun. Wake up, bro. Y'all gotta hang on. I gotta go pee. It happens when you get my age. Okay, I'm better now. My eyeballs aren't floating. Uh, thank you, Chastity. Usually, I hope so. I think you're broken if you don't pee at least once a day. Maybe if I, maybe if I like my show. Dun, dun, dun. How many likes do I have? Let's see. I have 15 likes and 23 people in here. Come on, you 8 losers. Uh, back off the Flomax. Yeah, I know. Home items and bottles of off-brand Gatorade. Low. Okay. Well, I mean, if you get 8 big boxes for $100, say, surely you're not going to lose money. Don't call me Shirley, but yeah, I probably won't get one of the. I'm going to try for that. It was 2 electrical pallet lots and 1 plumbing. I think I'm going to try for those 3. And that's probably 2 pickup loads. I mean, that was a lot of stuff. That's probably 2 pickup loads. I probably have to. And this auction is right at 30 miles from the house. Just buy it all and figure it out later. I've done that before. It's all picked over. Of course it's picked over. Yeah, you don't know who the consigner is for the auction either. Somebody could have bought these Amazon returns and just grabbed out the stuff that they wanted to sell and then put them all back into boxes, and now they took them to the auction to sell. It could be toothbrush holders. Gotta hope not. And band-aids. Actually, I've sold, I've paid for the band-aids. They're all profit now if I sell anymore. Moist towels. Oh, there was, hand sanitizer. There was three full, tall, big pallets of hand sanitizer. You can't sell it on eBay. They won't let you. They'll take you down for price gouging, no matter if you put 50 cents a bottle. Golly. So there's tons of hand sanitizer just floating around the auctions and stuff nowadays. God, what would you, if you had 300 bottles of hand sanitizer, what would you do with it? You can't sell it. I suppose you could just donate it. Yeah, if you can figure out who the consigner is and if they've had good stuff in the auction before. I mean, at least with those electrical and plumbing pallets, you can see what's in there, but just the sight unseen Amazon returns. People got paid today. eBay's on fire. Yeah, I sold a bunch of small things. Oh, that that might make it worthwhile if I could get a couple thousand toothbrushes to go with my toothbrush holders. That'd be great. Yeah, COVID 24 coming out. Clean clothes. You can clean clothes with hand sanitizer. I bet that would help take out like stains. Seven stuffs. Okay, bye, Mike. Yeah, I gotta shut down pretty soon and go visit my angels at the Lutheran Ministries. Oh my God. Really, Chastity? Pesticide. AI did it. Jeez. Maybe I should buy one of them just for just for grins. War on the Lutherans. I thought it was all alcohol based. What was the joke that was going around during COVID? I've used so much hand sanitizer when I pee, and I don't have to clean my toilet because it keeps my toilet. I've abs- I've absorbed so much hand sanitizer. Now when I pee, it keeps my toilet clean. Scrubbing bubble shower. Is that the one that you put a battery in, and after you take a shower, you hit the button and it sprays the inside of your shower? It would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think I remember that. I've never found one. Uh, my teacher retirement check comes in on the first of the month, and if the first is on a weekend, then I get paid like a day before the weekend, the day before the weekend. So sometimes my teacher retirement check comes in on Friday. Oh, it sold for 120, 140. Cool. Yeah. Let's see if I can. Let me see if I can find those pallets of hand sanitizer, just so you can see how much of it there is. And I want to look at the price of it too. Let's see, where was it? Um, I may not be able to find it. Wonder if there's a search bar at the top. Uh, oh, maybe it's in the categories. What it would Medical supplies? Uh, maybe. Let's look at what that is. Nope. Oh, here's another one. Look at this. This is a pallet of disposable masks. Uh, nobody has bid on it yet. Imagine that. You could sell those for like dog diapers or something. Oh my God. A pallet load of disposable masks. Sheesh. So you can't sell it. Let's see. Where would the hand sanitizer be? Um, business and industrial. Would it be restaurant, food industry? Let's see. Nope. There's an ice machine and a cast iron sink. Nope. Mm. Oh, here's one a pallet I was looking at too. I like selling military surplus. However, these are all elbow and knee pads, and they don't sell worth doo doo. I've had a bunch of these before, a bunch, and I couldn't sell them. Now these, on the other hand, look like the 3 day the 3 day packs. You see that there? That's a 3 day assault pack. Now those sell good, and depending on how many are in this pallet, this could be a really good pallet. But these elbow and knee pads, they don't sell worth crap. I know from experience. That is an anti-bolo. Don't buy military knee and elbow pads. Okay. Where are those hand sanitizers? I wanted to see if they got any bids on any of them. What would that be under? Mm, toys, tools, home goods? I don't know. Let's try home goods. I don't think they would be there, but let's look. Yeah, anti-bolo. Don't buy military knee pads. And we're looking. There's a washer and dryer. There they are. Let's see. The high bid is $0. Look at all that. What would you do with it? I mean, sure you could hand sanitizer is pretty good for getting like like getting magic marker off of stuff. But look at that. What would you do with all that? Dang, man. And heavy? You'd have to carry that. There's another pallet of it. This one's a little smaller pallet. $0 bid. Let's see. I think there were three. Yep. There's 4 pallets of hand sanitizer and 0 bids. Check it out. It's not worth the gasoline and the forklift to move those around. Anyway, okay. How about stick a fork in me? I'm done. Good talk today, folks. This is a banger show. Anti-bolo. Yeah, Silverhairstacker show. We break ground here. Oh, Sadie, I played the tournament yesterday, and I got cocky. There were 15 left to the money, and I went all in with pocket nines. Well, I had fun playing. Are you kidding, Sadie? You could sell it? How are you going to sell it? Talk to me, man. I'll buy it if you tell me a good way to sell it. Yeah, they got a forklift, and the back of my pickup holds a regular. It will hold 2 regular-sized pallets. Yeah, they got a forklift. They can just set it in the back of my pickup. Oh, Paul. Oh no, that was it. I did get a 9 on the flop. That's when I went all in with it. And I got called, and the guy made us straight. Like, frickin' wreck, stacking crap and rap. Local business. What business still uses hand sanitizer? I mean, businesses like Walmarts and stuff, they all had hand sanitizer at the door when you walked in. They don't they don't do that anymore, do they? Buy all of it. No. Was you in position with the 99s? What? Oh, yeah. I had everything going for the hand. I just got beat by a straight. Flag turned to straight. Yeah, I had been doing really good in the tournament, and then I gradually started losing some money. And then I thought, yeah, I'll play these pocket nines. And then I flopped a nine. And that killed me. I couldn't do the rope-a-dope to the end like I usually do. All right, folks, I got to go torment the Lutherans, so I'll see you tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right, goodbye. Ta-ta. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Yeah, I don't remember the straight, but anyway, be nice to. All right, bye. Goodbye. Goodbye.